let's talk about it. The Dragon Ball series is back. We have a new series, guys, coming in fall of 2024. So that's basically about a year from now. Around that time, we're going to get some more Dragon Ball shit. Now, there's a trailer out here. If you're a true Dragon Ball fan, you've probably already seen it. But if you haven't, for whatever reason, I understand how things can slip under the radar. And this is one of the things that they call it. Well, this is what they call it. They first called it Dragon Ball Magic, and then they changed it to Dragon Ball Daima. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it, D-A-I-M-A. This is kind of where I'm kind of confused, because all the characters, if you watch the trailer, they all get turned into kids. Okay, now if you're already a kid, you get turned into a fucking baby. All right, and that's really all we know. They also showed a little bit of, Babidi in there. They showed some Majin Buu in there, and they also showed an adult Vegeta and adult Goku fighting. They also showed the power pole from back in the day, in the Dragon Ball days, and they showed Goku using that. So this shit is, who knows what's happening here. It feels kind of like a GT thing. They're going back, but now everybody's a kid. So I just don't know how I feel about that, guys. About the kid part, that's kind of rubbing me a little different. Now, as a Dragon Ball fan, I'm always going to judge. I'm always going to watch it first. I'm not going to, step over the edge and kind of grade it before I've seen it. Okay, but just from what I've seen so far, I don't know what they're doing with this. I don't know where they're going with it. Is it temporary? Is it going to be the entire series? Is it going to be their mission to, turn themselves back to adults? I don't know. The fight scene that they did show with the adult Goku and Vegeta, was that before they were transformed into kids, or is that sometime after? I do not know. These are the questions that I have. A lot of people who are fans of Gotenks or Trunks are kind of salty because, look, they just got turned into teenagers. They just grew up just to be turned into babies all over again. So it's a lot of things you can it's a lot of things you can say about this. And like I said, the trailer was only 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, so there's not a lot to go on. I'm sure we'll get more information as time go by. But right now, man, I don't know. I'm not sad, but I'm not happy. I'm not ecstatic. I am kind of happy that we have just new Dragon Ball stuff coming, but I don't know what's up with Toriyama, where he's going with this stuff, because there's so many things left open right now with the movies and how everything else is going, and he completely went somewhere, is what it looks like. He is completely going somewhere just off the cuff, like nowhere related, nowhere close to what has been happening in the past, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And this is supposedly his pet project. Okay, he is heavily involved, supposedly writing this, and he's in this. He's not like how he was doing in some of his other stuff, some of the other movies and stuff, where he just kind of sniffs around a little bit here and he kind of lets everybody else do their thing. No, he's supposedly heavily involved in this. I don't know where this is going. I really wish I knew, and I hope we get more information as time goes by, because I wanted, this is the last thing I thought we was going to get. All right, I was looking forward to, of course, everybody being grown up, maybe some more stuff with, Gotenks and Trunks, doing their thing, and so on and so forth. Gohan, with his new transformation, Piccolo with his new transformation. You have Broly out here now. Like, you have, Black Frieza out here in the manga doing big things. Can we get an adaptation of the manga? I just want to know, what are you guys doing? I was really hoping that we were going to get that stuff animated and brought into a series, but I guess not. So if they're doing this, then it just tells me that we don't know what's going to come after this. We may not even get those manga in anime form. We may end up completely skipping all of the manga thus far and getting something that happens after the Black Frieza arc. I don't know. I mean, I'm just so perplexed. I'm so lost right now in that. I really have to see I really hope they do the Black Frieza arc, though. Come on, you gotta do it. I mean, Moro arc, I want to see all those. I really do. Granola, I want to see all these arcs, man, played out. I really do, but I don't know. We still could. There's still hope out there, but I don't know, man. Toriyama is just cut from a different cloth. He is. And as much as I complain and I bitch and moan about it. Without him, I wouldn't be complaining or bitching or moaning about it, if that makes sense. So I guess it is what it is, and you have to take what you can take. So that's what's going on the Dragon Ball side of things, and I guess we're gonna have to get past it. Some people are kind of happy, I'm more receptive of it. I'm just more confused than anything, because I thought it was going in one direction and it's just not even close. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted, because I am a huge Dragon Ball fan. You guys know this. All the OG listeners know this was a Dragon Ball and video game podcast at one point, but it was just so sporadic with the Dragon Ball stuff that I just decided to keep the name, change the name, and make it, more game focused, because that's what I tended to speak about the most. And when Dragon Ball stuff happened, I would discuss it, and that's kind of like where we're at now. So when we get more information, which will probably be another couple months, then I will definitely come back and discuss it. Anytime Dragon Ball something happens, I'm going to be talking about it on this channel. So rest assured, all the people who started watching this podcast for the love of Dragon Ball, I will be talking about all Dragon Ball shit when Dragon Ball stuff comes up. So please believe that.